Walking with the ghost.
Hey, welcome back to Respectively, and today I'm bringing you guys a very special video or a tutorial video. As you guys can see from the title, I'm gonna teach you guys how to like jitter click or butterfly click. At the same time, I'm gonna explain you guys how I do it and how you are going to do it. But in this video, please try not to copy whatever I do, because whatever I do is on my own comfortability. What I do and how I play with my mouse is basically how comfort I am with my mouse. So basically, in this video, I'm going to share with you guys some of my mouse settings and my mouse brand and everything. You don't have to have a very expensive gaming mouse. You can even start off with a optical mouse or office mouse. I actually started out with a very bad mouse. It's a optical mouse. I couldn't change the DPI or the sensitivity back then. But yeah, I upgraded my mouse. I got a gaming mouse. This is my, I think, my fourth gaming mouse. Um, and this video I will show you guys my setup a bit, how I place my mouse. But uh, what you want to do in this video is play around with your space. If you have a very wide space and a wide table, you might want to put your keyboard and your mouse side by side instead of having your keyboard down and your mouse up. So just get comfortable with it. So in this video, why my mouse is on the top table instead of the sliding table is because my keyboard is too long. So basically I can't fit my mouse side by side with the keyboard. So I have to do like, I had to put my mouse on the table itself and my keyboard down on the sliding table. So my table is really like small. It's really limited. So that is why I had to separate both two, which I don't like and initially, and I didn't feel comfortable with it, and I'm still not comfortable with it. I can't get how like the standards I had in PvP because of this like limitation. So but not further ado, without further ado, I'm gonna switch to the mouse cam and teach you guys how to jitter click or butterfly click. So my mouse, what is it and what is the spec? It is Armageddon's Alien IV04 G9X. So basically, it's a very middle end like mouse. It's not a really high. I guess it's a high end mouse, but yes, it is a like large, like medium sized mouse. It's not so big. So as you guys can see here, the back is not that big, and let me on my light now. So basically, the mouse has 1 2 3 4 5 6 buttons. So this button, as you guys can see, is a very special button. Not every mouse has it, because this button is macroed for double clicks, but I don't use this because I don't really need double clicks in Minecraft and stuff like that. I rather prefer to jitter here than jitter here. So this, as you guys can see, it's a CPI or DPI button where you guys can scroll through your DPI button. My current DPI is on the third level, which is 1600, and my Minecraft sensitivity, I always keep it on, let me check here, 32 to 34 sensitivity. That's where I'm comfortable at, and I won't change it unless if I play other game modes like potion PvP and some sort, which requires a speed change. So basically, you guys don't need a very expensive mouse like this. You guys can get an optical mouse. I actually had before this mouse I used to use a China made mouse. It's a Red Dragon Light mouse. It's not really that noisy, but it still does the work. And I guess this mouse still works great, but it's just that dust went up here inside here, and sometimes it just won't click like this. So I won't know if I'm clicking it. So that's why I had to buy a new mouse. This mouse is very useful for me most of the time. It does my works, and yeah, it gets the job done at most of the time. So yeah, it also have this feature where you guys can actually push this out, and yeah, that's the weight for the mouse. So if I have to like take out all of this, it will like change the mouse weight. So that's nothing inside of this video. Let me just clip that back on. Sorry about the dust on my mouse. It's basically the dust around my computer, so, or laptop. So yeah, I'm using a very cheapo, like a, mouse pad. I don't really need this actually, because my table is also black color and it's about the same texture as this. So anyways, I use it for comfort, to rest my wrist on anyway. So my mouse, the space I'm playing with isn't that huge anyways. I have to like play around with this small space. And okay, let us go into the like tutorial now, how to jitter click. So basically, you have to get comfortable with how I usually jitter click is when I put my hand on my mouse. It's better for you to have a wider back mouse, a large size mouse, instead of a very small or medium size mouse. So basically, I arch my hand. Let me get this to focus. Okay, basically what I do is I put my palm here, arch my hand, put either one finger or two fingers. If it's better to put two fingers on the mouse to click it instead. So this is just my normal click. I will get about 6 to 7 clicks per second. Usually I click like this without jitter clicking, but when I jitter click, I'll put two fingers here and one other fingers on my left mouse button, while I have my middle finger to scroll, or left finger, or on my main like finger to scroll the scroll wheel. So it's really responsive. So basically what I do is I put both of my fingers here. So why arch your hand? Because this is the most like comfortable position I can get with a mouse. So basically, arch your hand this way, put your palm, rest it behind on the mouse itself, arch it here this way, and it's really helpful for you to actually jitter click with two fingers, because it helps. So when you're jitter clicking, you need to get comfortable. Like, you need to get your arms comfortable, and like when you're pressing it, you can like notice that there will be a lot of difference, and like 7 to 14 clicks per second, depending on like how fast you click. So basically, how to get that movement? So basically, you have to put your hand on your mouse, and you have to do this movement where your hand vibrate. So you will get to a point that nearly your whole body vibrates, but keep the vibration onto your hand itself. So your fingers will like focus the vibration on your two fingers here. So it's really little movements on your fingers that makes the clicks. You don't have to like do this. You will like break your mouse if you do that. But basically, just keep your finger on your mouse. Okay, that's how I actually jitter click on this mouse. I can't actually butterfly click. I'm sorry about that, because if you guys notice, butterfly clicking actually requires a wider space on your button here, and because you need two fingers here, what butterfly clicking is, it's basically doing this. I can't do it here because my mouse is too small. The space here is too small, but I think I can do it on my other mouse, which is here. So yeah, this is wider. So what you do is you do this. While butterfly clicking, but I can't really do that fast on this mouse, because the response rate is like like 5 times slower than this mouse. So this mouse, it's really clicky, so it's really easy for me to get my clicks done here. So that's why I use this mouse, prefer this mouse than the other mouse, because the response rate on this mouse is really fast. So it's really easier for me to get like my hands on this mouse, because yeah, even the scroll wheel is really responsive. And I recommend you guys, like starters, beginners, getting this kind of mouse. You don't need to have this third thingy, because I don't really use it to jitter click. Yes, as you guys notice, I also can jitter click with my fourth finger here, if I actually vibrate it really fast. But yeah, I don't really like to jitter click when I like normal PvP, because I don't really use jitter clicking when I'm PvP normal situation, unless like potion PvP, pop PvP, those kind of things. I use jitter click to get extra hits on my opponent, which is like straight lining. So that's what you have to do. And to actually aim and target while you're jitter clicking, why I say it's important to put your palm on your mouse is because, and it's important to have a very wide back mouse, like a Razer mouse, is because that you guys can actually navigate and control your mouse using your palm instead of your hand doing this. So normally people would do this while previewing and get 7 clicks per second. If you guys want 14, like 12 to 14 to clicks per second, I recommend you guys jitter clicking. But try not to try hard that much I guess when jitter clicking. You just have to focus on aiming or targeting. So basically what you have to do is put your palm on the back of the mouse. As you guys notice, small little movements like this will actually affect really much on your movement if you guys are using like my kind of DPI. So I'm using 1600 again on my DPI or CPI. I use that because I'm comfortable with it, and I use 32 sensitivity because I love 32 sensitivity. I don't know, it's just smooth. It might be low for you guys, but you guys don't really have to turn all your sensitivity really high like Huawei, because you have to be comfortable with what sensitivity and what FOV you're using to PvP. So so that's it for this tutorial, or like short video of how I click on my mouse, and to show you guys that I don't auto click on anything like that. You know what, let me try to actually join a keep battle, join a keep PvP. So yeah, to log in, be right back. So that is how fast I jitter click when I'm usually like comfortable with. And one more thing to get comfortable with, make sure you're pressing on the right space on your mouse. Make sure you're not pressing it too back where you can't really like the mouse won't censor anything, but go from the back and then towards the front where you think where your fingers are comfortable with. So basically, to use as example, I don't auto click or jitter like use hacks or anything in Minecraft to click. Is I have then TCM in front of me. So basically this is how normally I click when I'm not tryharding or anything like that. Just one by one, and I have to navigate my way. So this is how. Okay, let me go. Hit me face. Let's go. So this is how basically I normal like click rate is like 6 clicks per second. You guys can see from the left top corner. It's not really, that thing is not really accurate from the remote, but it actually is kind of the average clicks per second I can get. So I set it to 1 second each second, so I get like 6 to 7 clicks per second if I click faster than usual. And when I do jitter click, focus on the top here, on the top right corner. I'm really bad at jitter clicking, so it's usually when you jitter click, it's like you need speed and like you're like strafing people to like get the clicks on. So this mouse isn't really that good, but it gets the job done anyway. So I guess that's all you guys that's all you guys need to know about jitter clicking. So I hope you guys enjoy and see my beautiful hands. Anyways, this is effectively here. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did and you guys find this helpful for you guys that is new to jitter clicking, that wants to start jitter clicking on your mouse, please do hit that like button down below. As always, this is effectively here. Thank you for watching. You guys enjoy. See you guys later in the next video. As always, peace out. Bye.
Not